So what else is here? Here go the Emperor with the Judgment. Yeah, because somebody here, they're a natural born leader. That's why you behave like that. So when it came to like you giving without expecting anything in return, that's just who you are because you're a natural born leader. You didn't even know that about yourself though. That's the thing. That's just part of your character. Like somebody probably could have asked you for a ride because they really needed a ride, and you probably already peeped that they needed a ride, and all they did was ask you. It was like, sure. You didn't ask them for no money or nothing. You just did it out the kindness of your heart. And that's just what you do. But this is the type of energy where when you did that, the person that you gave the ride to took advantage and never thought to offer no money, never thought to nothing. And possibly was somebody that talked about you behind your back at one point, after you even helped them. And now these type of people realizing like, damn, that was a real one, basically. But that's just because of the qualities that the Most High put in you, because that's the leadership, that's the leader in you. And they realizing it with the spiritual transformation here. They realizing it. They realizing they missed an opportunity to be around somebody like you. I'm just saying. A lot of these people was emotionally manipulative that you once was around too. Be heavy on the emotional manipulative, heavy on the controlling. Here you go with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You somebody that was always focused. Oh, you always about your business, but at the same, you got a good balance here. You always about your business, but at the same time, you're good at listening to people. You're good at nurturing. You're good at giving advice. You're very grounded. You're very grounded at the same time. Okay, somebody here, you went through this transformation. Like this is who you are now. I feel like this is who you are because of once what you went through. I feel like because you were dealing with people that were emotionally manipulative, now you know how to balance your emotions. Now you know that someone trying to manipulate or control something has nothing to do with you. That's who they are. And you didn't let it change you, didn't let it make you cold. I feel like when it comes to giving to people, I feel like even though people might have tried to call themselves using you, I feel like that's just who you are. And I feel like you've created now a level of a balance where you give, but you don't give too much. Okay. I feel like, and when you do give somebody something, they're not going to get some bullshit from you. You're going to make sure you give them the best. But I feel like now you're very, discerning about who you do get at too. You're no longer in this victim consciousness. You took accountability for that in your energy, and you straighten it up. You said, okay, I see what it is, and you got it together. It's just that simple. What else is here? But that was meant for you to do. That was meant for you to do. See, what the Most High was trying to get you to see the whole time, moving forward. What the Most High was trying to get you to see the whole time was the you and you. Was trying to get you to see, like, yeah, somebody might have got over. They might have felt like they played you. They might have felt like they lied. They might have felt like they deceived you. But watch how I turn this out for your good. Watch how I show you you. So whatever disappointments, whatever heartaches you went through, that was actually for you to see you. It feels like you had to go through this just for you to see you. And it looked like to me, you just, to me, the peace came out twice. To say peace of mind with the water. You could be heavily on with water. You could have a very high connection with water. You could have a water spirit or a water loa, if I'm saying it right, luwa, if I'm saying it right. Okay, you could be very, very, very abundant when it comes to water because it came out twice. And peace of mind came out twice with the water. Like you're as calming as the water right now. Like you're very unbothered, but the water is a very powerful force. And it moves with the flow. It doesn't flinch. It is not worried. It has an instinctual programming in it to just go with the flow. And the only time it flinches is when we have thunderstorms and when it needs to. Other than that, it's not necessary. It just chills. Okay. The Empress also came out with you. All right. You got people, you was around people who claimed to be one thing, but they were a whole nother thing. Okay? They might have promised you something. They might have said that they were going to do this and that just to get next to you, just to get around your energy, but didn't do what they said they was going to do. You had people that was basically you had a trauma bonds with, basically. And you saw them for who they really was after the trauma bond flew off. After the mask flew off and the trauma bond faded and you stepped into who you are. You got the Empress and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And it's funny how your transformation, it's like it went from one level to another. First, you went from the victim to the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, then you transformed into the Empress. It's funny because once you grew out of that trauma bond with these people and you saw and the rose-colored glasses flew off, you saw it just for what it was. And the thing is, when you saw it for what it was, you wasn't mad at nobody or angry. That's why that card came out. You forgive, but you didn't forget. That's why it came out, because you're not mad at nobody. You at peace with the situation. Now, the people that's watching you, they're not at peace. That's why they're watching you. Okay? People could be dreaming about you right now. Like, you could be showing up in people's dreams. All right? Or people could just be haunted. Because you had some people around you that was really jealous of you. And so basically that guilt is tormenting them. And the reason why it's tormenting them as well is because you know how when somebody know the truth, but they worry to know if you know? So this was one of those situations where people felt like at one time you was a ditzy person and you couldn't read the room or read the energy. So now you know it's no longer like that. So now they worried about, do you know basically how they really feel about you? And you know, but it's like, who cares? Like, okay, you jealous of me, you don't, okay, that's your problem. Like your thought process, that's your problem. You have to deal with those feelings. You ain't tripping, but they are, so they watching you. All right, it's karmic justice for somebody here. And that karmic justice got somebody hurt. Because whoever this is, that realized, they did what they did out of jealousy against you, or just was being very, very, very like, yeah, cause watch this, cause like that, like an asshole, like a obnoxious asshole, realizes that they basically shot themselves in the foot. Somebody here was talking too much, real arrogant, like, yeah, watch this. And that's whatever it is that they wanted somebody to watch, they feel stupid about it. They feel real stupid. Whoever this is that went out their way to betray you, they're hurt. They're hurt bad. Because they realize that this karma that they have is because of what they did. And they know it. And like I said, they was too concerned about you knowing it. But the thing is, I think that they felt like you were supposed to react or do something that have made them feel, it's like almost like that have made them feel better if you reacted or did something to let them know that you know. But like somebody here, that's not your style. Like you don't move like that. You're very, I don't want to use the word classy, but you're just very like, you're real cool about the situation. It's not a big deal. It's not that serious to you. It's only this serious to somebody here because they know what they did behind your back and they feel guilty. And when somebody is not living in their truth and they do shady shit to a good person, they always feel guilty in the end. They always do. It's made like that. It's almost like, I was about to say Earth Angel and forgot that this card was here. Whoever I'm talking to, you're an Earth Angel. It's almost like the Most High put, and that's crazy how this little angel popped up. It's almost like the Most High or whomever, is in charge of all of those folks here, put certain people here that have very angelic energy. And when you do them wrong, you really the one feel it. They don't feel it. You feel it. And the reason why you feel it, because you can feel that you did something wrong because of the type of energy they have. And that in itself should let you know something's wrong. That's like the creator, whatever you believe, is talking to you like, yeah, through them. That should let you know. So that's what somebody feel. They feel guilty about what they did. Yup. Look at that. They thought they was getting away with it. And now